Space City, Houston Texans, and NRG Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Houston Texans. Visitor sideline, a look at the Raiders head coach. His team hitting a rough spot in the schedule. They've lost 3 in a row coming in. Opposite him on the Texans sideline, it's D'Amico Ryan. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from Houston. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be let out, Greg, by their rookie quarterback.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
First down run, netted 3, so we've got a 2nd and 7 here.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll go again with Genji. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Raider first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Texans' 49-yard line.
Go! 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Run right up the gut with Genji. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
Got it. Ready? Ready? Bronco 80.
Once again, it's Genty. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 33-yard line.
Come on.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Cowboy 80.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That is caught, and he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Now, here's second and goal.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
Genty, and he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play, and now it is third and goal.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now from a yard farther back, it's third and goal.
Let's go!
Back to throw. To the goal line and in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. His 12th touchdown of the year.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead.
Raiders 7, Texans 0.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
All right.
From the gun, here's Stroud. In trouble, and down he goes. Jermaine Pratt gets us for a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
Quarterback's having a hard time establishing any sort of rhythm here early against this defense. He fails to connect on the first down pass. They give him another opportunity through the air on second, and it gets even worse. If they can't protect the quarterback and they can't get him some easy completions, it just makes everything for this play caller that much more difficult.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on third and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the fourth down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, It all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and long.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Get it. Ready up.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
First down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Steady. Steady.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Here we go. Here we go. Liking 18.
He'll drop to throw. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And he's into the end zone. Dylan Lobby. Touchdown, Las Vegas. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now Carlson to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Raiders will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. On play action, Stroud. Throw on the run is complete, and he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of
Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the 1st play. And a 1st down.
First
Here we go.
and 10 at the 47-yard line.
18.
To the left side, and caught by Schultz. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Texans 7.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. On the return is Dylan Loudby. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. And he is the NFL leading rusher here in the month of December. A strong finish in the final stretch could earn him the crown.
Ready? Ready?
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8.
Red! 60 Vikings! 60 Vikings! Viking 18!
He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he is going to have a Raiders 1st down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
That's good.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
1st and 10.
Let's go! 70 Lions! Ready,
On the handoff, this is Genty. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Second and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Third here, man, Will Anderson. Getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Cougar 19!
And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Rock Bowers. And that'll set up 4th down. Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. There's Nico Collins and his Texans teammates getting set for their next possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. First carry for Joe Mixon. He's to the 25. He's to the 45. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he is gone. 87 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Good on the point after. And the Texans will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Bobby now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. Had a nose to the end zone all season long, and now here in the month of December, he is the NFL's leader this season for rushing touchdowns. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Here's Genty. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I think now we're starting to see this defense start to make some adjustments. We saw him give up a few plays earlier in the game, especially to this back. So he's someone they have to understand. He's not just going to hurt you on the ground. He also is a threat in the passing game. So nice job there making some adjustments on the back end, and they forced the incomplete.
That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a 1st down.
On the play. And the Las Vegas first
Hold
down.
it ready.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Raiders.
Ready.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth 1st half. Greg and I, back from Houston in a moment. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Red. Ready, ready.
On the ground, it's Genty. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Start. 18.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Raiders first down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Raiders first down.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Cut it.
Now, faking the give. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7. And that last throw, not going to count for much in the grand scheme of things, but it does move him over 3,000 yards passing for the season.
Ready.
Here's second and 2. They'll run with Genty. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And it's third down.
Come on. Ready.
They'll try to pick it up with Genty. And the Raiders are going to have it first and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
A gain of 6.
Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. The clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the second quarter. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. Here's Genty. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. A little closer. Here's second and goal.
60 Eagles.
One more time with Genty. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and goal.
They'll run with Genty. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Vegas. And this spectacular season continues. Now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year, a number very few backs have reached in the history of the NFL. Carlson now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Raiders have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On first and 10, here's Stroud. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Throwing on second down, Stroud. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. DeForest Buckner brings him down. Second and 7. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. to the right side, and Kurt's got it. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
15 yards.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
47-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Deep free downfield. It's Kirk. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal.
Another Texans first down.
Mixon trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal.
At the Raiders' 2-yard line.
Again, it'll be Mixon. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's third and goal.
Third and goal.
Here's Stroud. And he's in. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Houston. That is second TD catch of the season. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans will even the score. It's now 21-all.
21 apiece.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Laube now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25.
The Raiders offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they'll try to keep it going.
Come on.
On first and 10, it's empty. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Ready.
So, from the 36, it is first and 10.
Ready. Liking it. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Gonna get that complete. Jacoby Myers. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
County Lions.
On second down, Genty. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Houston offense going to make their way back on the field. I have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is first and 10. A run here with Mixon. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. Is one of the best run defenses in football, Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
This one is caught by Kirk. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To throw is Stroud. And over the middle and caught by Collins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Texans first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing is Stroud. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
That big boy was moving, Mike. That was impressive. I mean, it's not easy to bring down this quarterback in any situation, but to hawk him down from his interior defensive line spot nearly out by the sideline, that's beyond impressive.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Stroud to throw. Got his man. It's Kirk. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third down.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll go right back to Kirk again. It's complete. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will take a 24-21 lead.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter.
Ready.
The run right up the gut with Genty. Peeling forward for maybe a yard. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game. He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Go.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
Okay, ready?
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 4.
Let's go. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Go! Cougar 19!
Back to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run to begin the 4th, and here's Genty. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Ready! Ready!
Keep it on the ground with Genty. He'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. They get the big tackle out of UCLA, Colton Miller there.
2nd down.
From the 6. Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Ready, break! Here we go, set! 60 Bison, 60 Bison!
Now Genty. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Ready, let's go.
On the ground, here's Zamir White. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. It'll bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Ready. Ready. Crackle 80. Ready,
They'll try to run for it. Here's White. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. And it brings up 4th down.
So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to tie things up here in the 4th.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This is going to be taken in at the 3. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Texans offense ready to take over possession of the football. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 5.
At the 39-yard line.
To throw, it's Stroud. He'll get that out to Mixon. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the ground, it's Mixon. Finds room inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. They get 22 yards there. 1st down for Houston.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pick.
On 1st down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Back to throw, Stroud. A short throw, pulled in, he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Raiders have come up with it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, but it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
Ready. Ready.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Down by Derek Stingley. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3. At the
2nd down, they need 3. Throwing now from the gun. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
An 8-yard pickup
Here we
First
go.
down,
Jack.
Las Vegas.
On first down, it's White, and he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
DJ Speed on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Now, faking the give. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
Back. Go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. Here's first and 10.
22 yards. First down, Raiders.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
A run with White. And, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
No gain on the
We're seeing
play.
such an
Brings
uptick,
up
Mike,
second
across the
and
league
10.
in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
They'll come up now for second down.
Come on. Ready.
White. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's third
No
down.
gain on the play. It's
The
third
size,
and
the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
What about this crowd getting even louder before third and 10?
Ready.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle. That's for tight end Bowers. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
That's another Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20.
Go. Let go.
Here's White, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Here's second and 9.
Let's go. Hawk 70. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time. But what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
Now Carlson to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders will go up by 7.
The score, Raiders 31, Texans 24.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. On 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Raiders have just about sewn up this football game.
And with time not on their side, they're trying to push the ball, generate some sort of chunk play by throwing the ball over the top of the defense. It's going to end up being a little bit too predictable. The defense is able to take the ball away, and barring something crazy happening, puts them in a prime position to close this one out.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready, right?
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. And that'll do it for my